Hi, everyone. How are you? Hope that you are well. So, today I'm going to talk about the world food shortage that is predicted to be coming. This is by the UN Economist. There is a program called the UN World Food Program where they look at food, they look at shortages, they look at supply, they look at demand. So far, close to 1 million people are in famine. It's 1 million people are currently in famine, and there are 50 million people that are a step away from famine. 50 million a step away from famine. 345 million people are approaching starvation across more than 80 countries. This is a result of the war over in Russia. However, this is not the only contributing factor. According to the UN economist, this has been happening for 5 years already. So, the portion that is the result of the war over in Russia, we are not getting the normal supply of food that we usually get from Russia. We usually get things like wheat, corn, sunflower supplies, and fertilizer over from Russia. So we're not getting the normal food supply that we usually get from Russia as a result of the war. This increases the cost on food, and it also decreases the supply of food. So, this is from the UN economist. Like I said before, he said this has been happening for 5 years already. So, what policymakers are discussing is they are discussing our dependency on other places for food and for fuel. So, currently, we are a little bit too dependent on other places for food and for fuel. And so policymakers are discussing this. So there's a possible food shortage coming worldwide. And according to some of the elders that I've been speaking to, a world food shortage has been something that the media has been saying ever since they've been growing up, according to the elders that I speak to. Ever since they've been growing up, they've been hearing this sort of thing in the media. So that indicates to me that it's really not something to worry about, but it is something to think about. So when you're at the grocery store, just prepare yourself and pick up a few non-perishable items more than you usually would. Also think about water, getting water and keeping that in your home. So in case anything were to go down, that you would be more prepared. So at least you have the thought in your mind, picking up these few extra items every time you go grocery shopping. Also, getting your water. So this is what is going on as far as the economy as it pertains to food. Like I said before, there are already 1 million people in famine, and there are 50 million people that are very close to the edge of famine. So you could have some forethought when you go to the grocery store, pick up extra items to prepare yourself just in case something goes down. So if you have any additional solutions, leave it in the comments. Let me know your thoughts. This is a Love and Money Show. Thank you for watching and have a good rest of your night.